I want to start with the notion of what inclusive education means, because despite the fact that we talk about and use these words as educators, we often have quite different meanings about what inclusive education is intended to represent. And even within very small circles, people use these words to mean quite different things. So when I'm speaking about inclusive education in this context, in this seminar, I'm using it to mean the full involvement of all students in all aspects of schooling, regardless of the presence of their individual differences. So it implies the elimination of segregated schools and settings. That does not mean, however, that some of these settings are not engaged in collaborative ways with mainstream schools. The focus of tonight will be about practices that involve collaboration, that ask schools to meet some of the current educational agendas. Sometimes called the standards-based reform, the central purpose is to ensure that all students achieve common educational standards. And despite the challenges that may be associated with this reform agenda, it has expanded the ways that allow us to collaborate with other educators and other professionals to find solutions to meet the needs of diverse learners in schools. So, the whole idea of using the word diversity is in itself quite challenging. If you try to define diversity, in fact, just by Googling the word, you'll find that you get more than 30 million hits in less than 3 seconds. However, most definitions include the concepts of acceptance, respect, understanding, and a celebration, not just tolerance, but a celebration of individual differences. And those differences can be across a number of dimensions, and I've listed some of those here. So we see ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, along with many others, not disabilities, or not just disabilities, I should say, certainly includes this. And it's the exploration of these different dimensions of diversity in a safe, positive, and nurturing environment that underpins inclusive education or inclusive schooling.